Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Our today's topic is types of mechanical joints used in robotic system. So in robotic system many components are used, along with that many mechanical joints also use. So these are the various types of mechanical joints used in robotic system. First one is linear joint, second one is orthogonal joint, third one is rotational, fourth one is twisting joint, and fifth one is revolving joint. So these joints can be used in the construction of the robotic system. So first joint used in a robotic system is linear joint. So this is a diagram of linear joint showing input and output link. So it provides translational sliding motion between input and output link. So this is translational linear motion in linear joint. So this is the joint motion, means this output link slides into this input link, and this motion is shown by these arrows. The axis of the both the links are parallel to each other. So this is the axis continued up to this output link. So the axes are parallel to each other, and this type of joint can be denoted, or this is also called as L type of joint. So capital L is the notation used for linear joint. Second joint is orthogonal joint. This diagram represents the orthogonal joint. So here translational sliding motion between input and output link. So this is the input link and this is the output link. In linear joint, input and output link is provided here. Some changes are there in orthogonal joint. The input link here and output link is provided here. So there is translational sliding motion between input and output link. Then the axis of the output link is perpendicular to the input link. So this is the axis of the output link and this is the axis of input link. So these axes are perpendicular to the each other, and this type of joint is also called as O joint, type O joint. Third mechanical joint used in robotic system is rotational joint. So as shown in figure, the rotational joint provides the relative motion or rotational motion between input and output link. So as shown in figure, this is input link and this is output link. There is relative rotational motion between input and output link. Then the axis of the rotation is perpendicular to the axis of the input and output link. So axis of rotation is nothing but perpendicular to the axis of input and output link as shown in figure, and it is called as R type of joint. So this is a rotational joint, so the notations is given capital R. The next joint is twisting joint. The twisting joint provides the relative rotational motion between input and output link. So as shown in figure, this is input link, this is output link, and this is joint motion or relative motion between input and output link. So the axis of the rotation is parallel to the axis of the input and output link. So this is the axis of rotation and this is parallel to the input and output link, and this type of joint is called as capital T type joint. Next mechanical joint used in robotic system is revolving joint. So the revolving joint provides relative rotational motion between the input and output link. So this is a joint motion, that is relative rotational motion between input and output link. The axis of the input link is parallel to the axis of the rotation of the joint. So this is the axis of the input link and this is the joint motion, that is rotational axis. So these axes are parallel to each other. The axis of the output link is perpendicular to the axis of the rotation of the joint. So axis of the output link, this is the axis of output link and this is the joint motion or the rotational axis. So these axes are perpendicular to the each other. And last one is this type of joint is called as type V joint.